Hi Girl Scouts, my name is Lizzie Prieto and I earned my Girl Scout Gold Award in 2024. Today I'll be explaining how to create a Gold Award project that is sustainable. Because the Gold Award represents a commitment to making a long-lasting positive impact in your community, sustainability is another key element of the Take Action project. So what does it mean for your project to be sustainable? Sustainability means that your project continues to have an impact and lasting change on your community even after you've done your part and earned the Gold Award. There are countless ways to incorporate sustainability into your project. Here are a few examples to help you get started. So the first example would be community involvement. Incorporating a diverse group of community members and organizations from the beginning ensures that there are multiple people invested in your project's success. When several community members feel a sense of pride and ownership over the project, they are more likely to continue its initiative. The second example would be training and education. Teaching community members and volunteers about your project expands the network of people capable of continuing your work. This could include workshops, manuals, or online resources to ensure that they have the skill set to sustain your project. The third example would be collaboration with other organizations. Additionally, forming strong partnerships with schools, businesses, and other local organizations helps sustain your project. By pooling your resources and teams, your project has a greater chance of longevity. The fourth example would be good documentation of your efforts. Keeping a detailed log of your project's processes, successes, shortcomings, and lessons ensures that your future leaders have a clear guide to follow and build upon your project. You could create a guide as one of the last steps of your own project. The last example would be raising awareness. Raising awareness about your issue and advocating for ongoing support keeps your community engaged and ensures continued interest and support. Now that we've gone over sustainability practices, you might be wondering what these elements might look like applied to a real Gold Award project. One example is creating a permanent solution that will be continuously used by one community. For example, you could incorporate informational pamphlets about disaster preparedness into school curriculum to ensure its use for years to come. Another example is to educate others by changing their attitudes, beliefs, or behaviors and incorporate a call to action. You can survey your audience before and after you implement your project. If your project was centered around increasing literacy in children, you could survey the children before and after the workshops to show their improvement. Lastly, you could change a law, regulation, or rule. You can start a petition to campaign for a law. Even if the law does not pass, you would have changed the minds and behaviors of all who signed your petition along the way. These are just a few ways to make your project sustainable. By integrating these elements into your plan, you can build a strong foundation that enables others to continue your work and ensure that your efforts continue to have a meaningful impact. There are a few common pitfalls when ensuring the sustainability for your project. So, what is not considered sustainable? A website or YouTube video is not sustainable on its own because you cannot guarantee that people will continue to use it, even if it's available on the internet. You can incorporate these things into your sustainability plan though. For example, you can get a letter of commitment from your school administration that says that teachers will continue to use your YouTube videos as a resource for their students. One-time events like a workshop, awareness campaigns are not sustainable alone. While these may have a temporary impact, they will not provide long-term benefits to the community. Rather, you could plan for recurring events or establish ongoing programs. For example, you could create an annual climate change awareness campaign during the week of Earth Day that becomes a regular event in your community. If you're unsure if your project is sustainable, ask your troop leader, advisor, or a fellow Girl Scout. So, how long should your project be sustainable? We know it's difficult for your project to be sustainable forever, So you should aim for your project to have an impact for 3 to 5 years, even after you've done your part and earned the Gold Award. Now let's talk about a few real life examples of sustainability from our fellow Gold Award Girl Scouts. Anna ensured her project was sustainable by creating a website that allowed eye doctors to continue distributing free glasses even after she left the clinic. She also got help from a team of medical students that continued the glasses collection efforts. She also wrote a research paper about patient satisfaction with donated glasses to share her findings with hospitals across the country. If you have any questions or need any further support, please don't hesitate to ask and contact Deanne Moore at dmoore@girlscoutsla.org. We can't wait to see all the amazing projects you'll create. Thanks for watching, Girl Scouts.